Label hippies from the space.
All right, you've got one shot left. We are going for gold.
Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium. in Orchard Park, New York. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
First game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Look at the big fella go. He may go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that down. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Jones breaking from the contact. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Well, he started his season the way that everyone wants to start their season, with an absolute bang. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Let's see where he goes from here.
Set the bar high. Week 2, we'll see what he can do. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going for Burton, and he's got it. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They're going to look to throw. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Evan McPherson for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On second down, Cook. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Throwing on first down is Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31. Yard line. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 12 carries, 57 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 8 yards out, and the Bills have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're well past midfield.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Now a second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. And Terrell Bernard there from his linebacker spot got a hand on it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. But you look at this defense. They come into this one. It's caught at the 10. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's their quarterback with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen's throw is complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, 44 yards. And the Bills have broken the tie. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Broken tackle. The numbers on Moss from last week's game, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. Stiff-armed him. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Back to throw now on first down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Oh, Gesicki, a nice grab.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. Pretty sensational one-handed catch, and for a tight end, he's got really good hands.
One of the things that we've seen continue to develop is how hard guys work on making one-handed catches. Because back in the day, generation before, you never even practiced it because that was kind of being a hot dog, right? Nowadays, it's another way to make a play.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Ed Oliver. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. His throw caught at about the 5.
And they'll make sure he's touched down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Dancing to his, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 21. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race inside the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Now a stoppage. As we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Now Sean McDermott is going to throw out the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because When he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On play action, Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Charlie Jones, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have moved out in front. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Cook up the gut. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game.
There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. They'll go again here with Moss. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Second down and 4. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. Now the ball comes loose, and the Bengals grab it. And now off to the races down the right side. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to let it go again. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Bengals are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his big tight end here. Touchdown, Bengals. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. McPherson on for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, remember they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Cook running right. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Allen off the play fake. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Davis running left. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 32. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll run on first down with Moss. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cam Akers, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard.
Here on the return, they just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. He'll look to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Fighting his way through contact.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And the Bills getting set to go. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They run it again with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And now they'll throw with Allen. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen throws, and it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do...
Allen hit. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. 2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Now a a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Noah Brown managing to stay in bounds. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they...
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Hardman on the return. The Bills offense back out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. Still going inside the 20. Tucker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Right back to Moss.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Moss on the give up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43-yard line.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try and run for this with Moss.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Oh, he stays up. Able to get, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll start out with Moss. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and... Oh, he fakes a spike. He's going deep for Brown. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They'll fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a...
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Completes it to Coleman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
57, Mike, 57.
Allen now on first down. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Steelers who were able to walk away with the road victory. Najee Harris, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest, check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Caleb Williams, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. He'll buy some time right. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Back to throw here. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the...
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go play action here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 3 yards out. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in 1 game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. McPherson now for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On second down, here's Allen. Over the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Buying time to his left. It fights him off. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Back to throw now on second and 10. Now a short one to Gesicki. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. And he fends him off. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he shifts past him. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. This 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. Mike Gesicki with an acrobatic catch. And the Bengals are an extra point away from going up by 30. And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. 5 plays there on that drive. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From midfield, here's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown! Dawson Knox 42 yards. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Pass on for the extra point. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Moss. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now they contend with a... Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. On play action, Allen nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Allen going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 3rd and 4. They'll go again here with Moss. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnover. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Bills. Keon Coleman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Allen will try to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Up the middle to Davis, and he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Allen. Oh, the out route, he finds Hardman. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Davis. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen. He's got it. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The Bengals set to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop it?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Bills. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals taking it right down Broadway. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game, and each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better.
Now a battle for the football. Another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. This is Coleman with a grab. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So on 4th down, on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
You thinking that might be a better way to go?
Instead of your kicker, yeah. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Shakir hauls it in. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. A quick throw there is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Back to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Pulled in at the 24. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
It throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Allen dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Allen's throw is complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
To throw, it's Allen. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Operating from the gun. Allen over the middle. It's complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir from 4 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Still fighting for more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 1st down, they stay with Moss on the ground. Taken down at the 42. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Man open, here is Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Back to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Noah Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Allen right back to Davis. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. Goes to Shakir once again for the completion. Touchdown! Khalil Shakir. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Moss again. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw here. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to change the look here. Now they'll audible to something else. On 1st down, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick slant to Shakir. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Allen. That's caught by Kincaid. Working the middle of the field. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Bengals are on their way to a 2-0 start. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen now on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Allen's throw complete to Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Bills on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Escapes the defender. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too. And now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Bengals tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. On the draw, this is Davis. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. They'll run on first down with Akers. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Well, ultimately, not really.
You and I both know, if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your...
Now a hit and a loose football. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Allen getting this ball out wide for Davis. Touchdown! Ray Davis from 13 yards out. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2.
Zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Leap it. He will make the catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here and 2. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be converted. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Matt Milano able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. For the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Allen. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now Allen again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing now is Allen. And a quick throw here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Mecole Hardman from 6 yards away. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they will take a knee here. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Allen. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's second down. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Cincinnati, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.